Now, on my last update video, I played a little bit of the main theme from one of the symphonic pieces that are going to be on this EP. I was inspired by this place called Angel Falls in Venezuela for the sort of the climax of this piece. It's the highest waterfall in the world. It's over 3,000 feet tall. And if you see the visual, it's absolutely mind-blowing to see this place. And I'm framing that inspiration through the lens of French Impressionism. Kind of weird, right? I told you this was a multicultural EP, and it does have many of those aspects to it. So I'm actually calling this piece Chutes d'Ange, which roughly translates as Angel Falls. Now, the falls is connected to this winding river, and this piece kind of takes us on this journey through the river and explodes into this climax when we get to the waterfall. So this opening theme is kind of mysterious. It's the start of an unknown journey. So I felt that this mysterious quality was best suited for an oboe. So I have this instrument here in my sample library. It's just a sample of an oboe player playing the notes of the instrument, and I'm able to perform that on the keyboard. So let's hear what the orchestrated version sounds like. And you'll notice by this screen here, this is what my programming actually looks like. These are the notes on the oboe. Now, the climax of this piece is actually derived from the introduction material. It's a very, very simple little fragment, melodic fragment. It goes like this. Now, that little motif right there is used a number of times through the piece. Sometimes but it's in different forms. Sometimes I use that actual melody verbatim. Other times I'll use the basic shape of that melody, and other times I'll use just sort of the rhythmic aspect of that melody. But it's all familiar to you because you've heard it from the very beginning. And it's like seeing the same person in different clothes. It's like you're familiar with them, but they look a little bit different. And that's how this motif is presented throughout this 5-minute work. So listen to the introduction, and I think it'll all make sense. So as the piece progresses, I present this theme again in a more majestic way with the cellos taking it. So as you can see, it took a little bit of a different twist right there. And when we actually get to the climax, you'll notice that I take that theme, I start with the basic fragment, and then I begin to build on it and change it. But it's all familiar because the rhythm structure is very similar. Now you can see that it's quite majestic and it's really really fun. This is just my production demo, just so we're clear. This is not the orchestra, it's just a production demo. And I performed every one of these instruments by myself using the software. So I've played every note into there like the real player would do. But the real magic happens when you have 65 musicians in the same room, all interpreting the music and injecting their humanity onto that music. It ends up with this it just comes alive with glorious results. So that's really the goal here. Okay, so that's my update for now. I know you believe in the project because you've donated to it, but again, if you know someone that may be on the fence, just give them a little nudge and say, hey, really, be a part of this. It's a really cool adventure, and it's a really good cause in the end because we're educating, some brilliant young composers to go out into the industry and do amazing things. So I thank you all again very much, and I wish you all much peace.